Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing review at Nintendo Switch, the neon blue and neon red Joy-Con bundle kit. So yeah. So, this is what this side of the box looks like. On top it says Nintendo, Sideshow. It's, the blue and the red neon ones. Other Sideshow, it's pretty much the same stuff. Here's the bat. And here's kind of what you get in there. One Nintendo Switch console. It says 2 Joy-Con. One is the left neon blue. The other is, well, no, 3 is Joy-Con white, neon red. So, left one's the neon blue, right one's the neon red. Number 4, Joy-Con strap. Well, I don't know why that can't kind of blur on camera here. Let's kind of zoom down and there we go. So right here, number 4, Joy-Con strap. Number 5, high-speed HDMI cable. Number 6, Nintendo Switch dock. 7, Joy-Con grip. 8, Nintendo Switch AC adapter. So those are the 8 parts that comes in the box. So to get it open, real simple, real easy. Just pull on this little tab here. Pull up like that, and then come with a little quick guide up on the inside of the box. Pretty much put it in there, push the little button there to detach your Joy-Con, push the on and off power button. Real simple. So here's our left Joy-Con in the neon blue. Now this one's actually a solid color. What I mean by that, some people in the comment section might say, well, isn't it just the leather gray Joy-Con with like a rubber grip attached to it? No, it's a solid one. And here's the white one. It says red. On camera, it probably looks, well, looking through the camera lens, it shows up like orange. Almost like that hunting blazing orange that you see in like the hats and the vests and stuff when people go hunting. On camera it's showing up like that. In my hand it looks pink, or a peachy pink color almost, which is very misleading compared to what they pretty much show on the box, which is like closer to like the Nintendo red up here, as you can see, or like down here. On the box, it kind of looks more like, the red that's on the box, but in person, it's like a pink color almost, or a peachy, blazing orange. So yeah. And then here's our console. Very small console. So we'll just set that off to the side for the moment. Get the rest of the stuff out of the box. What else do we get in here? Our straps. And here we have, what the heck do they call this thing? Joy-Con grip. So we get our Joy-Con grip. When you slide the Joy-Cons in here, the side will light up when the system's on and activated. Both sides will light up. This is the cheap grip, as I call it. All it is just to put 2 Joy-Cons together. For like about 30 bucks, 35 bucks. They have one that looks just like this one. If you always saw the original gray unboxing, you know what I'm talking about, because it's in the playlist, the Nintendo Switch playlist. They, like I said, for about 35 bucks. It looks just like this, but it has a charging port on the back, so you can actually put both Joy-Cons in there and have them charging while you're playing. This one, once they go dead, you gotta slide them off and slide them back onto the actual little Switch console to charge them up. So this is pretty much garbage, and No one really knows what this little hole back here is for. This little like hood. So it's not like you could hook it on to like a 3M hood, you know, one of those hoods. The best idea that I could come up with is to put dangers, you know, those little phone straps on there. I don't have one, a free one on me at the moment, but let me show you what I mean. But you know, these little Nintendo straps, doesn't have to be Nintendo, but you know what I mean. These little phone dangers, phone straps, some people call them dangers, some people call them straps. But it has to be one without the little phone jack in there, so, you know. And that's what I did to, you know, the good, I keep forgetting what this is called, Joy-Con grip. The one that has the charging one, I put one of these little dangers right on the back of it, and I love it. That's how I know, hey, that's my grip. Go get your own grip. So, yeah, just a little tip out there if you want to identify who's got what grip and stuff. Anyway, what else do we get in the box? We get our HDMI cable. So, HDMI cable, not that big, it's a short cable, so. Yeah, really small. You know, our power adapter, which is the last thing on here. The AC adapter. What do we have over here? And here's the other strap. So you're wondering, say, hey, you only show one strap? No, there is two straps. It's just a lot easier to see the one in the back instead of the one in the front. Because the way how they tucked it in there during transport and shipment. So there's that. And then, what else do we have? Last but not least, our Nintendo Switch dock to put the console in there. So let me kind of show you how this works. There is this little plate in the back. You open it up like this. You run your cord through here, and then where you plug your AC adapter cord and your HDMI cable. Like I said, it's AC adapter, HDMI, your output, and there is a little slot to put a USB flash drive in there. So I guess you could back up your game data on a flash drive. So there's that. Also on the side here, there is two USBs on the side here. I actually use one of them on the good Joy-Con grip to charge it up. So, just a little tip out there. That's what they're for accessories and stuff. And give me a second here and I'll kind of show you how this thing works. Well, not actually going to show you, like, you know, turn the system on and stuff, but kind of like how to weave your cord in here and stuff, because it's kind of weird if you're not used to it. Because, I mean, most consoles, they just say on the back, here's the port, just plug it in. If it's square, plug it in. If it's round, plug it in that hole. Simple as that. So if you're new and you're just getting one of these Nintendo Switches and you're like, okay, this is a dock, but how do I put it in? Fold this down. Let's take our HDMI cable. Doesn't matter which side. And I'm going to unwind it later, but for now, just to save room and space. Let's see, which way does this go? Trying to line up the little holes in there. So put it in like that. Keep this one up here, in there. And then let's take our power cable, the AC adapter, put that in. And again, one through that little hole there. That's on the side here. Then you could close it. After it's closed, you notice this little hook notch down there. Then you could run it like this. So I mean, you could have it completely flat like this, or like that. So that's kind of what it's for. So then you have it like that. So let me kind of move some of these things out of the way. I really don't want to touch the screen without a screen protector on it too much. But here's the screen. So yeah, let me tell you about the screen and stuff. So, where to begin? Up here up front here, this is where you pop in your game card so you can play ARMS, which I love. It's a really fun game. The Nintendo ARMS game. Your little 3.5mm headphone jack, an internal fan on the top, the volume on up and down button, the power button right there. Then of course here and here is where you slide on your Joy-Cons, just like that. On the back of the Joy-Cons there is this little release button, push that down, just slide your Joy-Con on and off of everything, you know, on the little screen and on the Joy-Con grip. Also on the Joy-Con straps, so put it in there, and then, you know, push that white thing up to lock it in, push it down to unlock it, and then when you slide it off, always remember to push this little button on the back. It will be really tight, but that's how you take it off of everything. Take it off of the strap, take it off of the grip, take it off of the screen. And let's kind of get a better look at these. So one has the minus, one has the plus. The buttons for the analog sticks are one's on top, one's towards the bottom. You have your A, B, Y, X button. And this one, your little somewhat D-pad. Your picture taking button, your home screen button to go to the home menu. And yes, both of them do have, you know, the little button on the back for the releasing. Your R and ZR bumpers and triggers, your L and ZL, or yeah, ZL bumpers and triggers, and then you do have your two little inner buttons in here, your SL and your SR, sitting on here, SL and SR, over there and there, stuff. So yeah, getting back to the screen. So here is your kit stand. Not that much of a kit stand. And down here is where you put in your little memory card to free up the space on your console. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But here's where Nintendo Switch made some big problems and they really dropped in quality. Okay? One, where they put the charging port. Now I get, you know, you're supposed to take this and slide it into the docking bay, and because that's where the charging port is, it's inside the docking bay. There's that, but you know, they don't think this thing is supposed to be kind of like, you know, a portable system is what they're marketing it as, kind of like the 3DS. So a lot of people are like, hey, it's portable. It's more portable than a PS4 or PS4 Pro, more portable than a Xbox One or Xbox One S. You know how big those consoles are. What's this? Here's your console right here. Yeah, right here's your console. Right? But if you had the kickstand up and it's dying and you want to charge up, oh no, you can't charge up. You literally have to go and lay it flat like this on its back and plug the power cable down there and be playing like this. Who wants to play arms like this? We're like, oh yeah, I can see that in the news or on YouTube. Kid gets hurt while charging and playing on the Nintendo Switch. Why? Nintendo Switch has a faulty system when it comes to charging up. So the only way to actually really fully charge this up is in the docking bay. But who's going to take this with them in the docking bay without a TV? You know? I mean, come on, they didn't film this. If they're going to have it where it's just pretty much to charge, just make that a big console like the Wii U, the Wii, something like that. But this was supposed to be designed to be portable, and a lot of bad features that I could point out on this. Charging port, if they put it like on the back somewhere, or I had a little flip out thing where it goes flat once in the little docking bay, and then when it's out, you just kind of anyway up a little bit to charge it while you're playing like this, that would be a great idea. 2, this little kickstand is the flimsiest kickstand that has ever been invented. It's like super garbage. I wish that they made this kickstand a little bit fitter, and it's off center. I mean, literally, it's not even in the center here. It's all the way towards the right hand Joy-Con side. So when you put it down, it kind of wobbles a bit, and will fall over with just the lightest little tap. They should have made it where if it was center, it would support the weight in the center, the left and the right, and all that stuff. No, bad placement on this. Like here, if we put it this way, look. If you accidentally knock down, uh-oh, the thing fell down. Also, what I was saying about the memory card slot, I really don't have a bad view of the memory card slot. You know, other people might say they don't like where it's at, but it's right down here underneath the little kickstand. Some people say they don't like it underneath the kickstand because they feel that if they open up the kickstand to actually play it as a mobile device, portable mobile device, that, you know, the memory card's going to fall out, which I can see their point on that, but I mean, it kind of quits in like how 3DS quits in the memory cards, and, you know, you carry that in your pocket and stuff. So, yeah. But, you know, I don't feel like the memory card is actually going to fall out here. But I do understand the reason why they'd be concerned about that, and I am a little concerned about that too, but like I said, that doesn't really bother me as much as the stupid kickstand, which is super weak in a bad place. They should have put it in the center and should have made it out of filter plastic, or the charging port, which is down here, which means you can't charge it once like this in kickstand mode. You literally have to put it in the docking bay, or you have to have it flat like this and put it like this. Yeah, imagine people that playing like this. They have the things, they're playing arms, or they're driving Mario Kart and like, hold on, I can't see the screen because the steering wheel is right in front of the screen, but that's the only way to charge up. Now I know some people say, well, duh, you just put it in there, why would you charge up this? But what if you go into a hotel room, you know, you're traveling, you have kids, you have family, yourself, you go staying over a couple nights at a hotel room or something, and you know, you want to still be gaming, you know, because you don't want to say, man, I wish I was playing my games, you know, you bring it along with you, but who really wants to bring along this, and their charging docking bay, sitting there be like, okay, it's charging, but I can't play because they don't have a TV screen that I can't plug this into because, you know, they don't have those type of screens in hotel rooms, some of them don't. And, you know, bad idea. Not only that, they took a lot of features away. What features did they take away from this? If we remember back on the older consoles, like, I don't know, the Wii and the Wii U, there was the web browser. There was YouTube! Yeah, so you could be YouTubing, watching YouTubers. Hey, you're watching one right now already. You know, there was Netflix that you could watch. There was Hulu, Amazon Prime, you know. You could watch all those things and still feel connected to your home and stuff. Like, ooh, I could watch like Netflix while I'm on the go and stuff. Or YouTube. Gotta catch that YouTuber. Gotta see what they're posting today. Oh, I love that video, you know. Yeah. All that stuff completely wiped and removed. How can this be a new system when it went back to square one, like with the N64, the NES, the Super NES, you know, all that before they had that? How can they take it from the Wii and the Wii U that had it and completely wipe it down to this basic garbage? I mean, seriously. The Wii and the Wii U had all those features on it. And if they're worried about kids get onto bad websites and stuff, hello, it has parental control built right into it. You just set up a PIN code. Come on. Also, you know, this still has the parental control PIN code, but I mean, it's pretty much useless. They wipe out no web browser. They wipe out no YouTube, no Netflix, no Amazon, no Hulu. You can't watch those anymore. Those features are gone. Say bye-bye to those features with the Nintendo Switch. They say that it's marketed purely to gamers. Not really. It's not even marketed to gamers anymore. Because, you know, all that stuff. Plus they're going to make you a service charge that you have to pay $20 a year to be online to play anything on here. So you know like how it's like, you know, Sony, PlayStation Network, and Microsoft, Xbox stuff, how it's like $60 a year, but you know what you get with that? You get access to your web browser for your console, access to Netflix, to YouTube, to, you know, all that stuff. Plus you get like free games every month, right? Yeah, of course, for $60, that's actually a pretty good deal. With this, they're going to charge you $20 a month, when before it used to be free, so now they're going to make you buy $20 a year for the service, and you only get to pick out one free game. They may have three free games each month. So just for example, say, you know, next month, they might say, okay, here's the free games that we have. Metroid, Super Mario, and The Legend of Zelda. But, you can only pick out one game. So if you choose Legend of Zelda, you can't get Mario, the Super Mario Brothers. You can't get Metroid. Nope, you pay out the Legend of Zelda. If you want Mario, the Super Mario Bros. Or Metroid, you gotta go to the eShop and pay for it. Then technically they're not giving you free games a month, even though you're paying, you know, $20 a year for it. You're only getting one game a month. So the other two that say free, you can't do it, you can't get it. Nintendo think, if you're a gaming company made it for the game, make it actually for the gamer. If you have no ideas of where should we put the memory card slot, how should we fit, you know, the kickstand? Put it in the middle. Make it fit your plastic. You know, make the charging bay where you can charge it while it's in mobile mode, not in home console mode, where it could be mobile and home console. You know, if you have no ideas, talk to us gamers. Go to gaming conventions like the E3 convention and say, hey, we're coming out with this product. This is what it is. What do you feel about it? I think it's a piece of garbage. Well, it's not a complete piece of garbage, but my opinions would be, you know what, guys? Nintendo, make this fit the plastic, move it to the middle, maybe move the memory card slot to the side or to the top, because, you know, there's definitely room on the top to put a memory card slot right up there. It's not like, oh, we don't have any room up here. You have room up there, okay? Yeah. So like I said, my major points is thin plastic for the kickstand. Where the kickstand is located should be more towards the center because it's offset, which makes the thing wobble and stuff. And you put swipe push on there and tips over, so made the whole kickstand way better. And the charging port made it where it had some kind of little flip out thing where, you know, it stays flat like how it is when you put it in a docking bay. But then if you're out on the road gaming or stop off at a hotel room for a night or two to rest up while you're traveling and stuff, or you're going to like an E3 gaming convention or something like that, maybe where it's flat, but then you kind of tilt it out, and then you could just bring your charging AC cable with you instead of bringing this whole freaking brick with you, so you could charge and play. Come on, you said that it's mobile, portable for the gamers. Make it actually mobile, portable for the gamers, because this is more like a home console and haha, out for the day type of thing. This is not really mobile gaming. I mean, a freaking 3DS is more portable and stuff for gaming and stuff. Plus, you know what? While I'm watching like YouTube